Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon, and this is not Darkest Dungeon, this is XCOM 2. Pardon me. We're doing okay. We did lose a major, I think it was. It was Zaitsev all day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe could use some more recruits. Big deal right now is that Sokolova's out forever. Fizzlebeef's out for a little while. T-Bone's shaking, but he can come back. The big deal is low supplies and also maybe a little bit of low morale after taking out that Avatar Project mission. But it was a positive thing for us to get it taken out, obviously. It's going to save us a whole hell of a lot of trouble in the future. How are we at maximum contact here? Wasn't it earlier they were like, Commander, you're at maximum number of contacts. But as of right now, we are not at maximum number of contacts, and as such, I find myself a little bit confused. I guess we'll go back and gain intel. We pretty much need to wait for either a supply drop or, you know, a mission that allows us to get supplies. And honestly, at this point, if it takes like an extra week or something like that, that's really good. There's only one black site facility right now. Wow, guerrilla ops already. That was really fast. It's a difficult mission, 94 intel, counters the hidden event, hack the hidden resistance computer. Oh wait, we got 3 options, right. We need supplies, if anything. East Africa gives us a Captain Ranger, which counters increased detection radius of all enemies. Manic Hammer gives us an Engineer, which counters 1 block of progress to the Avatar Project. I don't know, I kind of feel like we'd like to get a Ranger back. It's kind of fortuitous that this would happen at this time. And it's a difficult mission as opposed to a very difficult mission, which to me right now means a lot. Because we're going to be taking a squatty out on this mission who's not necessarily, you know, out of control. Is that a squatty? No, it's a sergeant. That's okay. Alright, is this the team we want? Make utility items available. Make armor available. We can't build anything. We got nothing to go there. So she's wearing a skeleton suit, has the poison ammo. I think that's acceptable. She has fallen off a little bit in effectiveness, but that might be my fault. We got Minji Lee on Blitz. She's going to be taking the tactical rounds, which have been lost. Right. Okay. I guess you won't be taking the tactical rounds. We'll have you take the battle scanner. As many people have told me now, the Skulljacker is no longer useful. You'll take a smoke grenade. The Skulljacker is no longer useful until we get skull mining, so we have a ways to go there. So we have a open slot here, but again, there's nothing we can really build. So our squad's kind of outfitted poorly, but at least we have 2 grenadiers with good weapons. We got 2 plasma weapons, and then we have kind of 2 lesser weapons here in the shotgun and the magnetic shotgun and the magnetic sniper rifle. But we do have the beam pistol, so all things considered, the squad is getting pretty close to being, I wouldn't say max level, but in terms of like their power, they're at like close to max strength. We're lucky that we took out such a huge Avatar Project facility, so we actually have a little bit of breathing room when it comes to, you know, basically we can choose what guerrilla ops we want to do. We don't have to choose one that's like halt advent progress, or Avatar progress, I should say. Recover item. Neutralize all enemy targets and recover implant rejection analysis. Crypt Knife is just a badass name for a mission. It's not a double entendre. And with no Fizzlebeef, we got David Ryan leading the hall here. I swear to God, if you make some move on Roll Fizzlebeef's wife, I'm going to be very displeased. I swear to God, if the game freezes, I'm going to be very displeased. I've gotten pretty lucky when it comes to XCOM 2 luck. I've had that one on the retaliation mission, that the bug that made the camera sway, like we were on a cruise ship or something like that, and we had that one mission where Jammer like fell through the roof and then was like totally jacked up for the rest of our time on the mission, but it ended up not being too bad. Okay, so we have a set amount of time here to do this. Let's see how many turns it is. 8. 8 turns. We're gonna take a relatively fast approach here.
Heading to that location.
I have had some people say, NL, for fuck's sake, stop being such a pussy. Their words, not mine, when you're in concealment. The enemies are unlikely to see you in concealment, so you should take a little bit more of an aggressive approach. I don't know if this is true. It seems plausible to me. We can't really see through these windows, but we can put some units close to the roof so they can go off next turn, or go up and then go off next turn, I guess. Oh, that's a civ. Okay, so assuming the civilian doesn't come over here, we're fine. T-Bone, sure, dog. We'll get ready to throw you on the roof as well, and then we'll just keep Jammer.
Heading out.
Did I just put you on top of this other unit? No, okay. He could hack, but he doesn't have to. Hack this thing right here. We'll take a look at that next turn.
Moving to position.
No vision? Slight vision. I didn't give any of our units fucking flashbangs, did I? Oh, god dang it. Wait a minute. Wait, oh, we'll find out pretty soon, I guess. Alright, well, how do you kill a Codex in this situation, then? That sounds like a trick question, but I forgot that if we move Jammer, it's basically like a built-in Overwatch. Or if we only move him, I should say. So we can get 2 actions with Queen Bee this turn. But honestly, if these guys aren't running... Yeah, we took no flashbang, which is real stupid. Because Fizzle Beef totally left flashbangs open. I don't know, I actually like looked at everyone's supply of stuff and was like, yeah, sure. I mean, well, it's a lot of frag grenades. That's weird.
I'm on the move.
This is a weird opportunity to break concealment. Because I worry that we'd probably rather just open with a shot rather than try anything else too funky. Like maybe not Overwatch all of our units. Man, this cover is so bad. At least you have a shot here. You have line of sight. You might be able to dominate them. Oh, you have Insanity, Stasis, Insanity. You can't dominate. You're not mind controlling anybody in all likelihood. It includes mental control. That's not that much. Guaranteed psionic damage to an organic enemy, which codexes do count as. Okay, you know what? I think you open with maybe something like a face-off. 100, 100, 76. The other thing you could open with is a stasis and just throw 1 codex in stasis, which would probably be nice. But I don't know if we actually have to open with that, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna keep our mimic beacon open just in case, you know, shit pops off. So okay, let's assume that our psionic trooper will be able to do something, that these guys won't just run away, which would be really bad. So we'll take I mean, we can take Queen Bee. Here's the thing: we can do a face-off, or we can do a lightning hands. Lightning hands. The problem is we're gonna create so many fucking codexes, man. I'm starting to think that maybe you actually open with a stasis on this codex. But then those guys are gonna run and we're not gonna do any damage to them. Another option that's a little strange but possible would be to shoot a frag in there in such a way that it hits these 2 units, destroys their cover, destroys a lot of their cover, does damage to them, but it's gonna split the codex up for sure. Or he probably won't teleport now that I think about it. Okay, I'm rethinking this. I think our best plan now is actually just to shoot 1 codex as hard as we fucking can and put the other one in stasis. Can you stasis anybody but this unit? No. Okay, so that's our unit for stasis. I think maybe we open with Blitz taking a 93% chance with a 93% crit on this codex and see how this works. Didn't get the kill, but this is all right. It actually is all right. And we still have all of our other units available. So yeah, we expected there would be a clone there. That's not a huge surprise. We probably won't have vision on it, but it may move into a place where we have vision on it. Okay. Somebody's got to have a shot at that other codex, is my thinking. 87% is pretty good. So you know what? Take your 87% chance to kill the clone. It's not a lot of damage, but it's damage. And then we decide with this guy, do you stasis the other codex? I guess we've got a minute here before we need to figure it out completely. Well, there will be one more codex, right? Like, where did the other one go? Yeah, exactly. Okay, keep your Mimic Beacon available then. You're taking whatever your highest percentage chance is. I think, well, you know, we could kill the codex and then put the Archon in stasis. That's totally fine too. And then just wail on him next turn. Like, we're not gonna one-shot them anyway, so sure, maybe we try to kill the codex first. As ridiculous as it sounds, it may be easier to do this. Plus, if we create more targets, it just makes man, that's a lot of damage. It just makes Tanaka Fizzlebeef even better for Fanfire. Or whatever it's called. So there's a clone. Not an ideal location for it, in my opinion. Throw a face-off in here. Should be able to get these two killed. Or hit, at least. 6 damage is nothing to joke about, man.
Nailed him.
What do we do about this codex right here? We can't hit the other one, apparently. You know what? We could totally frag it. We may not need to. Take this. That's pretty lucky, I'd say. As of right now, I'm thinking you throw that Archon into stasis. But we may not have to. Pavlov is a free shot. Which means he doesn't have anything else better he could be doing. We just grazed. Do the G-R-A-Z-E. 1, 2, 3 damage. It's only Omega left. Well, pretty unlikely to get the kill. Soulfire's not getting that kill. Dominate, like, could get the kill. We can inspire somebody else to have an action.
My mind is my shield.
I think you throw this dude in stasis and just take a turn. And honestly, I think there is like one codex left. So we have to be a little concerned about that. But all things considered, which is basically my way of saying considering we didn't bring a flashbang because I'm an idiot, this seems not that bad. And maybe I did kill that other codex by accident and I just don't remember. Keep in mind, by the way, we got to get in there and hack that shit. So, like, time is of the essence here. Okay, Blitz. You picking up a kill on that? Probably not, huh? So I think I'll put you here, because if there's an Overwatch, you'll not get hit by it. And you got an 88 with a 34 crit chance. God, I hate grazing.
Right on the margins.
Right on the margins. That's one way to look at it. Take your pistol shot, 100% chance. Poisoned? Poison. So that unit is dead. We should now make some moves that maybe will pop another pod. Yeah, there we go. My thinking being, we want to get some... We need eyes on the objective, basically. And this may be the turn where we throw down the Mimic Beacon, actually, because there's 3 units available here that seem annoying. Jammer can do anything. Well, no, he shouldn't shoot at the... He shouldn't shoot at the Archon, because the Archon is dead due to poison. Here, he'll have a 37% chance. Might be better to hack, because, like, throwing a smoke grenade makes no sense. The other thing we could do, because you're already dead, we could throw out a Fanfire on this elite trooper. Why not try to knock him out before he can do anything? Fanfire shoots 3 times. We hit him once. Something doesn't feel right about that. So T-Rex is our Mimic Beacon. T-Bone is not. T-Bone gets a free shot. And actually is pretty likely to pick up the kill here. You might be saying, why go for the kill if you're just going to throw the Mimic Beacon? Well, the less odds the Mimic Beacon dies, the better my life is probably likely to be.
Not too shabby.
Jammer's got to do something. Does he go for the hack? I don't know. I might just want to give somebody a free action. We only have 1 shot. We can only dominate or have insanity on 1 unit. So yeah, you know, we probably get inspired here. So, who would I inspire? I honestly think I like the chance of doing like a, well, what do you have, 37? Tell you what, look at the hack first, and then we'll know what's up. It'll have to be like a pretty juicy reward. What actually might be the best for me right now is if it's like above 50% chance, and if you succeed, you get supplies. Sometimes that happens. We have a 100% chance to get a small cache of supplies. We need it at this point, so I'll take it. Would we have gotten a large cache of supplies? Apparently not. So we'll actually, I consider that a completely good use of our resources there. Even if it does take up Jammer's turn. Which it does. Yeah, you know what? Even though it's far away, I sort of feel like you... No, wait, we should inspire a unit that can shred. And you know what? Pavlov can shred. Can we get him... Can we get him the unit? No, it's got to be like Queen Bee, Jammer, or Blitz. So in this case, I think we're going to give the free action to Blitz. And I'm hoping that they have a good crit chance on like that Elite Trooper, or maybe we could get some... maybe it's not an Elite Trooper, I can't remember. Hoping we can get some damage done. 24% chance. So as you can see, pretty good. Maybe not. Well, they could throw a frag that does nothing. Or they could go on Overwatch or throw a battle scanner. So in hindsight, not a great move. And your ammo's not that amazing either. So you know what? You're just going to go on Overwatch. Now, T-Rex. This is... maybe this is a little overly cautious. But I do think it's very sensible to throw the Mimic Beacon down here. Yeah. This is not the Mimic Beacon, is it? It's a Mimic Beacon. Oh, good God. I got so confused. I'm like, is my brain that broken that I just threw like an acid grenade and thought it was a Mimic Beacon? Basically, we just want that guy to die. We needed an extra turn for that. Then we need these guys to hopefully run and towards the Mimic Beacon, get flanked, and get caught by our Overwatch, which has a very unlikely chance to hit from this far out. But hey, 3 damage is not nothing. Didn't shred for shit, but that's okay. This guy's gonna be pretty easy to hit with our unit that can shred. Hey, thank God we killed 1 unit so that our Mimic Beacon is not gonna die from these 2, right? That's my philosophy on it. Now we gotta, on this turn, make an effort to get Jammer up there. Because he's gonna be our kind of remote hacking option so that we don't have to get a unit like directly in there. To get the container, that is. Oh, they're like, oh shit, that thing was a hologram. How did we not learn that? Machine gun jubblies. How did I miss those, baby? So you have a salvo, right? Launching or throwing grenades or using heavy weapons with your first action will not end your turn. So I think on this turn, we take advantage of this acid grenade, throw this shit in here and shred the bejesus out of them. Any mission where you don't get shot at is good. Now, your other move should probably be to hit the robot. Just so you can shred that last bit of armor, possibly kill it, but definitely get that armor down. Wow, we didn't even shred the armor, surprisingly. Oh, because you're not the armor shredder. That was stupid of me, actually. Yeah, that was very dumb. But it's okay. We're going to take Queen Bee over here. Didn't pop another pod, hopefully. Yeah, good stuff. She's only got 1 shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Honestly, I think you should weaken this guy if possible. Or you just knock him the hell out. The reason being, I feel like we should probably be able to get a kill regardless. Take our side trooper out just a little, hoping to not pop another pod. And then you just hit him up with a soul fire, which honestly he may not even need. But sure, there you go. The acid was just an added bonus. I want to give our side trooper the chance to get as many pickups as possible. Although I will say, I'm not even sure if the side troopers can level up. I think maybe they just stay in training for the rest of their life. Everybody knew someone like that in college. You're like, this guy's never going to graduate. He's just going to get 8 undergrad degrees. Not that there's anything wrong with the pursuit of higher education. Now, back in. We're going to send T-Bone in just a little bit, just because we could use some insurance. Please don't get hit by acid. I got a bad track record for running my dudes into acid and fire. But I just want to make sure that we're ready to get in there. Like, we have some ability to get in there.
We're green to go.
Okay, so definitely still aliens, because that didn't resolve instantly. Let's send T-Bone up to the window here. Not running through the acid. That's my boy right there.
Objective in range.
Objective's in range. That's a very positive thing.
This is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Really easy mission so far. I wouldn't say that scares me, but it certainly gives me some pause. Might as well pick this up. Usually when you hack this, you get a chance, or when you hack the objective, you get a chance at a bonus option too. More supplies would be glorious. Research time on the current tech reduced by 50%. That literally saves us a day. So I kind of feel like average scanning time, like it's you save a day or you have a 1 in 4 chance to save a ton of time in scanning. So even though it's unlikely, I think we go for this. Oh! That is actually possibly a pretty big strategy level coup for us there. And that's the value of a calculated risk, I guess.
Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure.
For now, everybody's like totally fine here. So we're probably in like full-on search and destroy mode. So let's just keep our units on Overwatch if they don't need to reload.
Affirmative, covering now.
And that's what I was hoping, is wait for the aliens to come to us. We got a Muton and an Archon. They're not going to be able to shoot at us this turn. Man, that weapon is going to be really annoying if we get the suppression bug with it. The Archon is just so tanky that it's annoying. Oh, there's another Muton there, I think, as well. But we can use a stasis if necessary. We just grazed it, but a poison on the Archon is not meaningless.
Only winged them.
He's got a battle frenzy, too. Alright, well, I think we open with a frag grenade. Let me see. With your first actual not in your turn. So why not open with a frag grenade, is my opinion. Because then we can take a shot after anyway. Even though it's not going to hit 2 units, we can bust a little bit of cover down, do some guaranteed damage, and then have a good chance of getting maybe the kill afterwards. Remember, in my opinion, we only need to kill 2 units as long as we can get in stasis range to kill the other one. Whether or not this will open up a nice area for us to work with here, like line of sight wise, I have no idea. But I'm happy with it so far. And then you try to kill it, I guess. You got a 70% chance, roughly. Can't be too mad. Honestly, from a probability standpoint, that's the first one we've really missed. So, the first one we've missed on this mission, I should say. First high percentage shot we've missed on this mission, to be specific. So we're going to take a shot at, well, I guess we could take a very likely shot at our Muton back there, but I think you open with just a regular shot. Sorry, this isn't a regular shot. This is a regular shot. Then we're doing lightning hands on the Muton next, even though a lot of it's probably going to get caught in armor. The chance is still good. The reason we don't want to do it on the Archon is because we're about to do the one where we hit multiple units after this. So, throw out a lightning hands. That's a big miss, actually. That one hurts a little bit. But then we're going to throw out face off. And hopefully we'll pick up 2 hits here, which would kill the Archon, probably. Okay, Archon's toast. Drop some loot. And we did hit the Muton as well, and we did 5 damage. I don't think we poisoned him. Must be the armor. Or maybe he's born with it.
That's affirmative.
We're gonna move Minji Lee up here. And I think, honestly, you probably end up taking your 41% chance since your frag's not gonna land. We are, at some point, gonna need to make a move with our side trooper and just see if there's anything, we can do about that last Muton, assuming we kill this one here. Which we did, but, you know, it wasn't necessarily easy.
Did you see that one?
How many units we got left? We got Blitz, we got T-Bone, who probably, if our contingency plan with the Psi Operative fails, shoots a grenade. And then,
If you say so.
opens it up for Minji Lee to hopefully get a hit there. We can't really do anything. We can fuse this unit, who's already... We can fuse our units who are already on the ground. This seems like a poor decision. Okay, so unfortunately, I think you shoot a frag, even though it's unlikely to be, like, incredible.
Grenade!
And then you hope that Minji Lee gets a fat crit in there. Probably, actually, now that I look at it, it doesn't really need to be a crit in all likelihood. And if this fails, we might be able to inspire. Which it did fail. This may be us getting shot at here.
Negative damage.
Yeah, Inspire's on cooldown, so now you just go on Overwatch and we hope this Muton is ballsy enough to run out here, get caught by the side trooper. Oh, he did it!
I definitely got that one.
Nice shot, buddy. That was, you may have saved us from a wounded soldier. Let's be honest, probably not a dead soldier, but a wounded soldier. So that's a flawless mission. Mostly, I would say, easy enemies. But we handled it competently, which was all we needed to do to succeed there. That was really good. So many positives. Nobody got wounded. Jammer got promoted. We buy some time on our scanning bonuses, or scanning intervals when we get back to base, which is awesome. We picked up a small cache of supplies. We bought some time for our injured units to come back. All around, that might be the most successful mission of the campaign so far. Certainly the most outright successful of the last several we've done. Most of the missions we've done lately have been like C+. You passed, you did okay, you know what you're talking about to some extent, but you fucked it up a little bit. You know, try harder next time. So we did pretty well there. Also, learning to use salvo properly is going to save us so much in the future. To be able to open your turn with a frag grenade followed by another action is huge. You could shoot 2 frag grenades. Also, let's bring flashbangs next time.
It's always good for morale when the ace of the mission.
You're telling me it's good for morale. Okay. Restoration. The Gremlin flies to each squad member, healing or reviving them as necessary. Sounds awesome. Capacitor discharge we'll get on Sokolova, of course. Beautiful. Oh, squad's looking so brave. Advanced scope, a repeater, an Illyrium core, 2 codex brains, 35 supplies. Oh, right, I forgot we got the Ranger as well. Hey, and Pavlov is good to go now. Oh, dude, this is so awesome. Okay. Now, captain level is the same level as Minji Lee, so it's not like, you know, we just got hooked up with a brand new Zaitsev, but we are getting all of Zaitsev's prior abilities except this level, I think. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. One thing people have talked about is that, you know, story-wise, we need to build the Shadow Chamber. Like, it's got to get done. So, yeah, she's like, seriously, dog, build the fucking Shadow Chamber. As of right now, we have insufficient power, so first we're going to need to build a power relay, which costs 80 supplies. That's probably our next upgrade, even more so than just getting the next level of weapons. So I think that's going to do it for this episode again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, there's some intel over here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.